Hi, my name's Emma Little. I'm from Exec Space and this is my guru spot. So why did I want to start a business? I'd spent 2 years commuting to London and staying in Edinburgh but commuting every week. And for some reason, I have to be at the top of a large company by 45, large PLC. Now, I was doing really well at Vodafone and I had a mentor on the board that was trying to fast track me through the company. But basically, he said to me, if you want to get any more senior within Vodafone, you'll need to move down south. Now, whilst I'm fiercely ambitious, my heart's absolutely in Scotland and I'm never going to live more than 5 miles from this spot. And I became really concerned about the lack of PLCs that we had in Scotland, and we've lost a few big ones. And I thought to myself, well, if I'm going to be at the top of a huge company by 45 but never live more than 10 miles from Edinburgh Castle, then I'll build my own company from scratch, and that was my strategy. So basically I spent between October 2007 and March 2008 doing everything to have the infrastructure in place so that effectively we could just start selling on the 3rd of March after I'd left Vodafone. I think probably the confidence thing. I'd left a big salary, left a fancy car, a lot of security, and I hadn't really been confident as a kid, and I felt like a lot of my confidence I had as an adult was built around this big salary, fancy car, nice big job, etc. So I think sometimes it was the insecurities of walking away from that in terms of the challenges before starting the business, because some days if you're feeling a wee bit low, then you think, God, what have I done? I can't possibly, I have to, not resign from Vodafone and things like that. So I would say that was probably a confidence thing. I think there's a certain path that you have to follow in life, and I think if you just truly listen to your gut feel, it's almost like a sixth sense that we have in terms of, am I on the right path, am I making the right decisions, then and you know in your gut feel it's going to be okay, then that kind of made me brave enough in order to do it. And also my parents, they knew what I was walking away from, and they never at one point said don't do that. So I think if you've got people that love you, that have got faith in you and believe in you, then that almost makes you strong enough in order to do it yourself. What motivates me now? I guess it's the end goal. So I know it's kind of short-term pain at the moment. It's full on, 7 days, but ultimately I'm chasing the bigger dream, which is ultimately to float the business. It can have, I would say 80% of the time it's really great. So when you get a nice press release, or you sit next to somebody at a dinner that's heard of you, or you get positive customer feedback, or you get people to say nice things about your company. But I would say, so that makes up for the 20% of the time when it's horrendous and scary and there's a lot of tears. Role models, I guess it's about picking little bits of a lot of people that you like. So I've got a few mentors, if I'm honest. I look up to them, try and learn from them, and the people that inspire me are the people I care about. I think you need to work hard. I don't think you can underestimate how hard it is, particularly starting off in a recession. I don't think you can afford to bury your head in the sand, and I can see that's why a lot of companies struggle, because if there's an issue and if there's something scary, the temptation is just stay in your bed, pull the covers over your head, but you've just got to address it and face it head on and deal with it. I think you've got to be tenacious. I think you've got to be quite brave. I think you've got to have a positive attitude, because people will try and bring you down and the banks will say no and you'll wonder what you're doing and why you gave it all up. But it's about just believing in yourself and believing in the business and your idea and just really driving it forward.